There are two headlines this morning from Greece. First, the aftermath of Syriza's stunning victory in the referendum. 60% plus voted no to the austerity ultimatum from Europe. And the other, of course, is the departure of Yanis Varoufakis as finance minister. We'll come to that. I was in the Maximou mansion where Tsipras governs from last night and spoke to both him and Varoufakis and members of the cabinet. They were relieved. They did not look like men or women who were about to leave the Eurozone. In fact, what they were relieved about is that their own people had given them a mandate to go and get a deal that will keep them in the Eurozone. But it is a big moment because the Eurozone's leaders were threatening right up until actually the middle of the day itself yesterday that if people voted no, that meant Greece leaves the euro. And there's still analyst notes dropping onto my inbox from people paid to analyse the situation who claim that now Greek exit is inevitable. I don't think it is. I think both sides will now try to do a deal. Tsipras is, as I speak, meeting all the other parties in Greece to try and get their backing for the deal he will have to do. And let's analyse what it is. We've known the basic outlines for months. There'll be austerity. It can't be the kind of austerity the IMF prescribes, because even if they wanted to argue, look, let's do structural reform, marketisation, low wages for the poor, etc., 60% of people have just rejected it. And even quite doctrinaire economists tend to understand that you cannot impose economics on people who have become so politicised about the issue. Varoufakis' departure will help do the deal. And here is why. He hasn't been sacked, he's gone. Varoufakis is, first and foremost, an eminent economist. He believes austerity doesn't work. He believes even the austerity he had offered to do 2 weeks ago, 8 billion of tax rises, redistribution, will cause a recession in Greece unless there is massive counteracting funding from the European authorities. Varoufakis, on principle, does not believe in what Greece now has to do. There's the difference, and you could see it last night watching them around the table. Tsipras is a politician. Tsipras has built a coalition of 12 plus radical left groups into a party that just got a 60% mandate in a referendum. Tsipras' entire machine is about delivering politics. Varoufakis doesn't have a machine. Varoufakis' machine is Varoufakis' brain. And Varoufakis' brain, I think last night, told him that he didn't want to put his name to an austerity package. Syriza, going forward, for those of us who've watched it, I think will become now Syriza 2.0. There's a reshuffle wider than this going on and a wider reprioritisation of what they're about to do in office. But rest assured, they're going to be in office and Europe is going to have to deal with them. And it'll be very interesting to see Varoufakis as a backbencher. We know he didn't agree with everything. We know actually that he was a strangely originated left-wing voice within that government. He was even more uncompromising than the leadership. So it will be in Greek politics, and of course global politics now, because the whole world watches this country as if it were a kind of microcosm of every other problem we've got. Varoufakis will be on the stage for some time. This is not the last of my blogs. We have to keep going until something happens. I think it will quite soon.